Hello and welcome to the show that goes looking at people's stupidity, only mostly electronics. Occasionally I do a debunk, but today it's another electronics one. I found an absolute pearler. The gentleman had put up on his website that he was an electronics engineer in the medical field, and he was pretty sure he knows his stuff. So let's have a quick look at what he's actually built and then work out if we like what we see. So let's go over and have a look at this. I have cranked it up a bit to get through it. I'll just turn that volume down because it does get a little annoying, this constant music. Now, like a lot of the ones he does, he always cuts off right at the end, just when you get to that little bit of a transition. Always worries me when I see this because I know there's something wrong. And I think it's fairly predictable that most of you know where I'm going to go with this when I get to the whiteboard. Basically saying he's got 6, 12, 24 volts, but there's no circuitry for it. Let's have a little look at this in terms of the whiteboard to see really what we've got. So everybody knows I like to use my little marking pen for doing this, and it just lets me have a look through this. So on this side he said it was 220 volts AC. Yeah, I can't write very well, I know. Let me redo that. So you've got 220, which goes one way through there, goes the other way through there, through there. So he's got the polarities. He's got polarities lined up correctly. All he's got is an indicator circuit made of 10K and a 5mm lead. Let's work this out. It's 220 volts minus the average LED, which is around 2 volts. Divide that by a grand total of 10K. It's 10,000. So minus 1.2 would make this 219, roughly 218. 218 to 219. It doesn't have to be exact, because when you divide it by that, you get 0.02 milliamps away. Fairly sure 2 milliamps is too small to make the LED light up, and you're not going to see it. So that's a complete flake. Next thing I really notice here is this is rated 100 volts. So let's just get a different color pen on here. 100 volts. This is critical because 100 volts versus 220 volts. That is twice as big as that. My prediction is that this will go kaboom. Pretty sure it will. Now, when he made the claim at the end of the video where he said it'll be 3, 6, ... oh, where's your regulator? Where's your input protection? Where are the things that make this actually safe for people to use? You've done absolutely nothing of the sort. TW Print, you have a website that is dangerous, and you're continuing to put this material up after claiming that you are a electronics engineer in the medical field. Really? I simply don't believe you. I don't believe that you are what you say you are. It's my belief that you're going to hurt somebody, and if you're an engineer, you now have a responsibility. You mightn't think you don't have it, but you do. You have a responsibility as an engineer to that individual you've injured by watching your videos. not overly happy with what I'm seeing, because it does mean eventually somebody will get hurt, and you're going to find out the hard way exactly what this means. So what I want to say, I'm a little bit cross to the person that's doing this, especially after citing on their website that they are a medical electronics engineer. This is incredibly dangerous, and the continued presence of these kind of circuits really worries me. I have shown people my toys before, but I just remind you, this is one of the high-end Fluke multimeters. This is not a paid advertisement. I bought this years ago. I've had this for over a decade, and it still works very well. I've worked on Fluke equipment. I've worked on equipment manufactured by Tektronix. I do have another device. Just let me stand up and get it for you. Dual channel Crow, 25 megahertz devices fitted into it. It gives me 25 meg output up to 25 meg sine. I can do up to 100 megahertz, and I can store it. And I've got triggering. And I've got triggers on it, so I can connect everything together and make sure that what I'm saying is actually happening. Until you design a circuit and start putting those kind of tools on the screen, we can see that you genuinely have ensured people aren't going to get hurt. We're going to continue debunking you for doing bad circuitry. Okay. So you've now earned this little transition to new improved snake oil. Stop doing it, you're going to keep getting it. Okay folks, I'm done. I'm out of here. It's late and I'm going to bed. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy myself. Everybody have fun.